The new drop method that Nike introduced yesterday called SNKRS CODE went live an hour ago on SNKRS US, and we got a lot to discuss. I got some good news and I got some bad news. I also got some stock numbers for you, baby. The new Jordan 5 PSG and also a new Kobe and Travis Scott Jumpman Chase official images have been loaded for the SNKRS app, which means SNKRS app release is confirmed. We're gonna talk about that one as well. As always, a lot to unpack, but I need one thing and one thing only from you. It doesn't cost you anything. Subscribe, turn on notifications if you are subscribed, and also comment, like the video. You don't have to do all these steps, but one of them would be really appreciated. As always, Stella is not in the background. She's here. Where are you? She's kind of mad that I'm recording right now. She wants to hang out, so we'll do that after the video. All right, let's not waste your time. Let's talk about the SNKRS CODE. So yesterday I did a whole video. If you want to see that, I basically discuss everything that you need to know for this drop method. It's a pretty big deal. Nike's promoting it heavily, and it seems like most limited releases could potentially be dropped via the new SNKRS CODE. I feel like I need to recap a little bit from yesterday's video. If you don't want to watch the entire thing, I said two things. I said this might be cool, and also if cookie groups can see stuff on the backend servers and they get access to early information before the launch goes live, then it's basically game over. And that's exactly what happened. Today, the cook groups reported that the LAAMS Nike Air Force 1 Low Please Post builds would be the first official release for the SNKRS CODE method. The sneaker dropped at exactly 7 p.m. Central Eastern Time or 1 p.m. Eastern Time, and total stock was only 164 pairs. So extremely limited, but it's also Nike just trying this thing out, testing waters. This was only for the SNKRS US in New York City. So I'm Freddie, one of my subscribers, one of my bros. I know you from New York. Let us know in the comments, did you see anything on the SNKRS app? And let us know if you managed to cop. It was incredibly hard to cop because, like I said, cook groups had the early info before this screen popped up on the SNKRS feed. And also they got the password pretty early. One thing I noticed, a major difference from everything else that was monitored, and this is kind of the good news part, when it comes to, you know, stock numbers that I report heavily on this channel, or even shock drops that are time sensitive, stock numbers can be seen days in advance before the launch goes live, sometimes even weeks, but shock drops are normally seen around 24 hours before they go live. This thing popped up on the backend servers out of nowhere, and 30 minutes later it went live. So the time frame is a lot different, which means the cook groups don't have as much time to prepare, and that is a good thing for you. But to my knowledge, to my understanding, I was actually busy while this was going on, but I tried to follow it live, and the code wasn't seen on the back end. I think someone in New York physically had to discover the clue and find this code, and somebody reported it to the cook groups. I'm not really sure how it happened, but the cook groups got the code early. And by the way, the code was bandana. I was about to say banana, but it was bandana. The bad news is everything could be seen on the back end, but we already discussed it. Nike does have to log everything and prepare everything for the launch, but the code wasn't on the back end servers. Basically, it means you got a fighting chance, but then again, the stock numbers need to be a lot higher than 164 pairs, because even though a lot of people had the code, they sold out instantly. I just wanted to do a little follow-up since I did that video yesterday, but it'll be interesting to follow this development. But let me know what you think of the new drop method in the comments. Are you excited for this thing? Do you think it's a good idea, or is Nike doing too much? All right, moving on to the Supreme drop this week. It looks crazy. Usually I don't discuss Supreme at all on this channel, but the thing that got me excited is the box logo hoodies. Because I always wanted one of those. I always wanted the black one and the gray one. I actually wanted the gray one with the red text. I'm definitely gonna try to cop the black one and the gray one, but there's a lot of other stuff dropping as well. It seems to be one of the biggest drops this year, so I'll just put up the image and info right here, and if you're interested, you can always pause it and be ready, because these are gonna be hard to get. I also briefly wanted to mention the Air Jordan 3 Soulfly, because everybody's excited for that sneaker. The online draw went live today on December 2nd on EQL, but so far nothing is on the backend servers for the sneakers app. Like, no retail images have been uploaded, no stock, nothing. So we don't know if this sneaker will be released on the sneakers app. I'm guessing it will, but so far nothing on the back end. As soon as something pops up, I promise I'll update you with the stock and exact release date. I'll probably be the first one on YouTube to do that, but just wanted to mention that as well. But something that did pop up today for the Nike sneakers app on the backend servers is the Chase B Travis Scott Jumpman Jack. Official images have been uploaded, and the official release date for the sneakers app is December 19th. That is not that far away, so stock numbers and everything else will be in my hands eventually, so stay tuned for that. A lot of people seem to be excited for this release. I think they look dope. They look like probably the best colorway from the Jumpman Jacks, right? But it'll probably be extremely limited. That's my prediction. We'll see what happens as soon as the stock numbers can be seen on the back end. Funny thing I want to mention, while Nike's in the process of uploading the stock, for some reason every other sneaker region has 0 pairs except Australia. Sneakers Australia currently has 800 pairs. But that's just Nike in the process, early stages of uploading the global stocks, and don't get too excited. I'm actually even surprised that they started with Sneakers Australia, because the next sneaker, nobody except EU and US has stock. And that sneaker is, of course, PSG Air Jordan 5 off Noir. A lot of you subscribers have been asking for this release in the comments, so here it is. It's gonna be a Leo drop, a 2 to 3 minute raffle, and they're gonna release tomorrow on December 3rd. Official images have been uploaded for quite some time, and the stock has been loaded, but only for sneakers EU, UK, and sneakers US. Rest of the regions, 0 pairs. This is what I saw early in the morning today on December 2nd. It might change before tomorrow, but yeah, I'm reporting it as we go. I'm trying to be as fast as possible. All right, let's do sneakers EU first. And of course, when I say sneakers EU, that is also UK as well. And 1,939 pairs have been loaded for tomorrow's drop, and it is going live at 9 o'clock in the morning. So not even 2,000 pairs, not a lot of stock. And of course, I want to give Stash Sneakers, the Discord cook group, my source when it comes to these stock numbers. I want to give them their flowers. Huge thank you for allowing me to give you all of this for free. And if you do want to support them, you can always become a member. But yeah, Sneakers US, let's do that next. And for us, it's dropping at 1600. That's 4 o'clock in the day, in the evening. I don't know exactly. There's different times for all of you in US, but you know when it goes live, the same usual time every sneaker goes live. And it's also going to be a Leo drop 2 to 3 minute raffle, so you got to be fast because the stock is surprisingly low. I thought US is going to have a lot more pairs, but only 9,952. I can share my size, 9.5. 9.5 is gonna have 1,027 pairs. And let's do 9.5 for EU, which is 4,389 pairs. Let me know in the comments if you're going for this sneaker tomorrow. And if you do win, let us know which size did you get and where you from, as always. Ain't that right, Stella? She's pissed. All right, let's do next sneaker. What else do we have? This is the Kobe 9 Low Protro Perspective, dropping December 3rd as well. Also a Leo raffle, 2 to 3 minute raffle, so you gotta be incredibly fast. Official images have been uploaded on the Sneakers app for quite some time, and the stock is finalized. Sneakers EU, as always, extremely low, 2,557 pairs. That is it. So that is sneakers EU and UK. My size when it comes to this sneaker, 260 pairs. That's it. Actually, I can go for size 44, 354 pairs. Not a lot of sizes. And as always, sneakers US, a lot more. And when it comes to Kobe, yo, I ain't even mad at that. Kobe's you're a legend. Of course, you're gonna get the highest stock, 21,999. My size, 9.5, 1,118, or if I go for size 10, 1,918. This is, I think it's a brick. It's gonna sit, it's not that profitable, so I thought I'm not gonna get in trouble if I share the size by size numbers. We'll see what happens. Maybe they cuss me out, maybe they don't, but hey, don't say I never did anything for you. Also, let me know in the comments if you're going for this sneaker, and if you win tomorrow, as always, let us know where you're from and which size did you get. Another release that I'm actually excited for is on December 4th, the Stranger Things Steve Harrigan. I don't have the stock numbers yet, but I'm guessing I'll probably have them tomorrow since I always get them the day before the release. So make sure you come back for that tomorrow, and a lot of other stuff we need to discuss as well. Don't forget that. Stella, you got anything to say? Are you still mad? Oh man, okay, I gotta go. Thank you for watching the entire video. As always, I'll see you on the next one.